2025 is almost here, and we're seeing new design trends emerge. Some futuristic and modern, and others downright ridiculous. As web designers, it's crucial for us to stay updated with these design trends. And in this video, we'll explore some of these fresh design trends, and I'll share my thoughts on which one are worth incorporating into your projects. So the first very popular trend is called immersive design. This is one of the trends that is being adapted by big companies. Take a look at this example. Notice how the website tells a story as you scroll. You feel completely immersed in it. This approach breaks away from the traditional 12-column grid layouts and reimagines white space to create a deeper sense of engagement. Everything moves into my perspective as I go from top to bottom. It's just beautifully done. Here's another example of immersive web design. Watch how objects move seamlessly with the scroll, almost like the website is walking you through a story. It's quite different from a conventional website layout, right? And that's exactly what immersive design is all about. They've used a custom cursor that is quite a popular trend that I keep seeing, and look how it highlights the background as I move around. Here's another one. They have even used a 3D imagery of their product, and as I scroll from top to bottom, I feel fully engaged with the content. This is again the essence of storytelling in immersive design. Beautiful. I mean, just look at the design and look how balanced it is. They've integrated like their 3D product into their design beautifully and seamlessly. It's just perfect. This is another example of immersive design. We see a very non-conventional top navigation here. They've used subtle gradients with a little bit of noise, and again, everything animates to put everything into perspective, and it's just beautifully done. Personally, I love this trend. It looks modern and visually pleasing, but it's a double-edged sword. If done poorly, it can harm the user experience. So whether this trend elevates or ruins your design depends entirely on its execution. I'm excited to experiment with this immersive design in 2025. Next up, we have overpowered typography trend. Now, I understand typography has been traditionally a sacred element for designers, carefully used to convey a message. But in 2025, we're seeing typography being used boldly and wildly, shifting from delivering messages to evoking emotions. Take this website from Coffee Racha as an example. See how the typography is kind of in your face. They've used minimal text, but it's bold and striking. They're also using that immersive design feel just to express in a better way. Just look at this big bold typography all over the place just to send the message across to the users when they visit the website. It's very interesting. Here's another example. Again, a wild use of typography paired with animations. In 2025, web design is no longer about playing it safe. Designers are pushing boundaries and maximizing real estate to make big, bold statements. Many award-winning websites are embracing this trend. Personally, I find it overwhelming. While it can look great when done right, but it often compromises user experience majorly. It's just not my favorite. But hey, these sites are winning awards, so what do I know? Next trend to watch out for in 2025 is 3D animations. This trend gained popularity in 2024 and it's still going strong. Companies are using 3D objects and animations to convey their messages in more engaging way. Often this trend is paired with immersive experiences, which makes for a fantastic combination. This earlier example perfectly demonstrates how 3D designs complements immersive storytelling, especially when showcasing physical products. Thanks to tools like Spline, creating 3D assets has become super easy for even designers with minimal experience or no experience at all. This has contributed greatly towards the growth of this trend. Look at this dribble example, where 3D imagery adds depth and makes the design feel more alive. Even big companies like Apple use this trend on their website. It's sleek and gives users a more personalized product experience compared to static images. This trend is a must-try in 2025. It's visually stunning, it's highly engaging. I highly recommend you guys to try this out in your new projects. Next trend that we're going to talk about is called a bold color trend. As we lean into technology and AI, Many brands are actually opting for bold and vibrant colors to create a friendly and approachable feel. Companies like Figma uses a mix of bold colors throughout their platform, so much so that it's hard to pinpoint their exact brand color. Here's another example which has kind of copied Figma design with their cartoon illustrations and bold colors spread across the design. It's playful, vibrant from top to bottom. From a UI UX perspective, I understand. This isn't very accessible and breaks many rules of color theory and consistency. However, this trend is gaining traction and I think it will likely continue in 2025. Here's another example of this trend from Nod coding, where bold colors are used in an almost punk rock and rebellious way. Again, as a viewer, I love it. It's refreshing, friendly, and just visually exciting. But from a UX standpoint, I'm not entirely convinced. Maybe our brains are just wired to expect traditional designs, and 2025 will be the year to change that. Who knows? Speaking of friendly designs, another trend that has become quite popular is sketches and hand-drawn elements. This gained popularity with Notion's rise and has continued to grow. Look at this triple example. Hand-drawn imagery on the right side gives a design a neutral and personal touch. It shifts away from modern minimalism to create a more inviting and relatable experience. Here's another one with monochromatic colors and doodle style illustrations, just like we see in Notion's website. Now look at this mobile app design. They're using hand-drawn elements to add charm and individuality to the design. These are just a few examples of 2025 web design trends, and it's shaping up to be a year of bold experimentation. The days of cookie clutter, WordPress templates, rigid 12-column grid layouts, and boring typography are behind us. It's time to innovate and express. I'm especially excited to try out immersive designs and 3D animations in my projects. Let me know in the comments which trends you think will stick around and which ones are just ridiculous. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I post regularly about web design, UI, UX, and design trends, so stay tuned for more. Hope you're having an amazing week and creating incredible designs. Keep learning, keep designing. See you in the next one.